basically right now, I am recording for my awesome driving class that I'm taking, so I can finally get my driver's license. So basically, my assignment was to write 3 poems and make a paper, which my paper is right about here. Exactly 3 pages long. Yeah. It's about 3 pages long. 3 or 4. Halfway there. But it's really fun. And so basically, this is going to be the start of my video. So here comes poem 1. Fast as the speed of light, why should I hide? Faces passing by, my heart races, and I rub my eyes. Slow down, smack, tree giver of life, stretches his branches full of might. A thing made of metal smacked like a fly, out goes the life of mine. If restrained, I would return, but I lost the life I so yearned. Well, that wasn't that intense. Okay. And the title of the poem was exactly A Life If Restrained. And it's basically discussing on the importance of having a seatbelt. Like, restrained would mean, like, the seatbelt. So, like, if you were to wear your seatbelt, because hopefully you all do, but if you don't, well, I'd suggest you kind of start doing that now and start developing a habit of doing that now, because, you know, stuff happens. And if you also go whirling out of control because, you know, your car gets stopped by a tree, but your body doesn't stop. So, like, if you don't have something to stop your body, then you're kind of, you know, bad. Basically, when comes driving, there comes science. And science goes along with everything else in the world, okay? So, I hope you guys all remember the law of inertia, but in case if you don't, here it is. The law of inertia plainly states if a object, okay, hold on, I'm trying to remember the wording. An object in motion stays in motion unless a unknown force acts upon it. Now, this unknown force is your seatbelt, possibly. Okay? Very simple. Car goes driving off somewhere, crashes into a tree. Now, the tree is the unknown force that is acting upon your car, not yourself. So basically, because everything's moving forward, your car stopped because the tree stopped it, but nothing's stopping you. So basically, you could just go flying off the windshield, and all of a sudden you're in a terrible predicament, such as this girl all up in here. She's dead. She's bleeding out. That's scary. Yeah, it's a scary thought for all of us, but we're going to have to deal with it sooner or later, whether you like it or not. Yeah, that sounded kind of heartless, my bad. Sorry. Okay. So we'll go on to poem 2. Poem 2 is about drunk driving. No, drinking and driving. No, drinking and driving. Alcohol or non-alcoholic, whatever. You'll get the point eventually. So if you need further explanation about this poem, you can ask me questions about how did I write this poem, where did my inspiration come from. I write poems all the time. So, and if you ever want me to write a poem about you guys, I write poems about everybody. Every single little person. Even Miss Rory. So, yeah, so here's poem 2. Hope you enjoy this one. There's not a lot of good things coming out of this video, but everything will be better. Alright, well, enjoy the next one. Sweet poison sliding down my throat. Everything becomes a blur. Foggy as winter morning, I put the test on the curb. Laughing up a storm of death, I wreak havoc on the streets, plunging into lives I could not keep, morals to be told, things to be seen. But drinking and driving is not one of these things. How about them creepy smiles, huh? I did that on purpose, guys. Okay, so if you got scared by the creepy smile, there's more creepy smiles. Where that came from, like, my creepy smile. I'm kidding. Okay. Love jokes, because I like to joke around. Even though it doesn't seem like it in class. Anyhow, so the title I put it on my computer, because I marked it. Hold on. A song of victims on the road. Yeah, I'm just writing down the title right now. Okay, so yeah. So basically, the point of that was to show you guys what happens when you drink and drive. Everything becomes a blur, you know. Next thing you know, you don't remember what happened, and you're in jail because you killed someone. That was kind of like a whole thing. That's kind of what happens. People become a victim on the road. Like even walking, you become a victim. You're all of a sudden a victim because you're subjected to these people that you can't even control. And this is why, as young drivers, we could at least put a stop to it early before we even cause more havoc. But, you know, whatever. You know, it's just... we don't change unless if we don't try. Does that make sense? Yeah, we don't change if we don't try. So, if you want change, you want to make the roads safer. Like as you walk in, you don't want people beeping at you because you're crossing the street and these people are probably drunk or something. Then be an example. You know, people pay attention to things, and like sometimes we don't seem like we're examples. So in honor of Halloween, I made that very creepy, a creepy voice kind of thing. I could tell stories creepily, but, you know, I don't want to. Not now. This next one is going to be happy, though. You'll enjoy it. Hopefully. Even though it's... yeah. Alright, so here's poem numero 3. Poem number 3. If I can get this thing to work... okay, there we go. Alright, poem number 3. Smiling faces across the board, passing to destination of fun. Suddenly, hey, get there faster, son. There's work to be done. He yells and screams, making you hurl inside. So you pull over to the side. Turn the other cheek, but don't let him occupy your Jeep. You're the boss, lay down the law. Even Chihuahuas bark are tall.